Well, this is a satellite loop showing our next storm system and a cold front, which is back in this area here. It's still to the west and to the south of New Orleans, and a little area, well, not so little, of thunderstorms that are working in across Tampa now. They're headed northeast, so they'll move in around Orlando and then eventually up around Jacksonville. We're more concerned about the main line, which is back to the west in the central Gulf that pushes in later Thursday. There's a look at the radar coming out of Tampa tonight, and some pretty significant storms here, but obviously headed in this direction. We will see a few light showers through the evening, not very widespread though, and it won't put a damper on your plans. It's really tomorrow that we're watching. So there is tomorrow morning, that's 11:30 in the morning, that line of storms still around Tampa, and it's moving very slowly. It does push through South Florida, but it'll be late in the day into tomorrow night. In fact, the timing now for the main squall line appears to be tomorrow evening and maybe lingering in a few spots into the early morning hours just after midnight through 1 and 2 in the morning, and then clearing out after that slowly. Cooler, drier air pushes in for Friday and Saturday. A big change on the way in behind this front. And we have an increase in the threat for severe weather tomorrow. It was slight yesterday, which is the yellow area on the west coast and to the south down around Miami. We're now an enhanced threat for severe weather heading into, really, it's later tomorrow into tomorrow night and potentially into the early morning hours before sunrise that threat kicks in. This evening looks fantastic. You probably noticed there's a little more humidity around and temperatures don't fall very much. Our overnight lows will be in the 60s and low 70s, a little cooler inland and mild at the coastline, especially Palm Beach County, from 70 to about 73, 74. Now here's another look at the line of storms, and this is the Vipercast model. I hesitate to show this because I don't completely agree on the timing that it has. It has 7 p.m. tomorrow, working in across the Treasure Coast. I'm fine with that, but as it gets into the evening, it really slows down, and I do expect we'll see some wet weather across coastal Palm Beach County before midnight tomorrow, and that line of storms works through during the overnight and then clears out for Friday. So I like the look of the line of storms. The timing, I think, is delayed a few hours, and I think almost everyone's going to see some rainfall through tomorrow evening, and it won't arrive after midnight. It will start to clear out after midnight. Here's a look at the boaters forecast with gale watch now in effect for tomorrow, and a small craft advisory on the Treasure Coast. South winds 20 to 30. This is not one of those days where the winds are light in the morning. The wind around sunrise, the winds are starting to pick up very, very quickly. 5 to 7, 9 offshore and rough, and it's nasty for Friday too. 70 overnight, hazy sky, stray shower looking really good. Hints of sunshine tomorrow, and then that rain and storms, which I think is later in the day. Really the heavy rain into tomorrow evening and overnight, and then clearing and cooler right into the weekend and right in toward Christmas and the middle of next week.